Okay, so once that spins down, we'll push it to the back, and we're going to pop the base off of this fan. And I already cut the cord off of that 79 series fan that you saw in the previous video, because as you recall, right where it went into the base of the fan, it had a bad spot, so I just cut it right there. We'll use it as a temporary cord on this fan here. So I'm going to unplug this fan and set it, push it to the back, get it out of the way. And what I like to do when working on one of these is just lay it down face down on the grill, and it makes a nice convenient working platform. And won't worry about scratching this one up too much because it's already scratched up, but this table surface is covered in paper, so it should be okay. This is actually a drafting table that I haven't used for drafting in a couple of years. So, alright, the first thing I see looking at the bottom here is the holes for the capacitor mounting bracket are empty, so I wonder what's holding the capacitor in place on this, or if the capacitor is even still there. And it looks like the screws look like they've been messed with recently, so someone may have been into this already. I love the masking tape on there, trying to make up for the fact that the felt is all gone. And while we're at it, it's worthwhile to sort of poke around at it, make sure that the metal's still sound. Okay. These are number 8 screws, I believe. I think they're 832s. If you should have to make a new one. And got a little container around here somewhere that we can put the pieces in. As I pull it out. I did to save old containers like this to put screws and things in. Slide this up on the bench a little bit too. Oh! Oh! Boy, that's lovely, isn't it? What's this? That's the bracket for mounting the capacitor to the base. And that's the capacitor. 2.7 microfarads, 220 volts, Sprague. I've never had one of these bad yet, either. Obviously someone's put this tape on here because the capacitor was just lying in here loose and they didn't want it shorting out for anything. And then this is where the line cord needs to attach on. So these nuts here are either 3/8 or 5/16. Get this both lights on. That one was loose. That one was snug. There we go there. And yeah, that's pretty bad. Usually I have an old paintbrush or something laying around here I can use to take care of that, but obviously I've decided it needs to be somewhere else, so we'll dust off the inside here with this. Gosh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Here we go. Here's one. Sort of clean all the crap off. Speed coil looks okay. What we'll do is I've got some 832 screws and nuts. I'll remount this capacitor to the pile of shit that come out of there. Remount the capacitor to the base here, and then wire this cord up, and we'll see if the fan runs or not. And I've never messed with this fan other than I bought it and said, alright, I know what this is. This will be a nice fan when it's fixed up. And because although I have several 77 series fans, I don't have any of the earlier style of the 77 648 with the new style cage. The other, if you look at the 277 series 16-inch fans I have on the website, they're all the newer style of 77 series fans, and they don't have this because they omitted this feature a couple years after World War II, when the aluminum base was introduced. The fans were a lot lighter now. You could, if you wanted to reposition the fan, you could pick it up and rotate it. These things are heavy, so it's easier to just pull out on this knob and then rotate the motor where you want it. So, okay, let's see, we're getting to about this 8-minute mark in the video here. I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes anymore for uploading purposes. So what I'll do is I'll clean this up a little bit and like that, and I'll show you how to put the line cord in. There's a hole right here where the line cord goes, like that. Thread it in there like this. And this is going to be temporary, but I'll go ahead and put an underwriter's knot in it. And probably won't be able to do this one-handed. So let's just go ahead and end the video there, and I'll come back. We'll be hooking the cord to the terminals here. Alright, see you in the next segment.